Now, as Gene spends more and more time with Robert, Robert develops more and more control over him. Gene became a spousal abuser. There's a closet on the second floor of the artist house, and would get locked in for hours at a time. Sometimes, hours and hours and hours. Sometimes over a full day. No food, no water, no bathroom breaks. This is a small island. Word gets around. 2 police officers come to the door. Gene, this is what we're hearing. This is what we're seeing. What's going on? Anybody want to guess what he said? Robert did it. Well, it ended in 1974. Gene died. Anne immediately made plans to move back to Boston. She rented the house to 2 guys named Joel and Frank who wanted to convert it to a bed and breakfast. There is a clause in the lease that requires Robert to stay in that 3rd floor attic room. But Robert will be in a different chair or he'll have a different hat on. At first they blame each other, trying to psych each other out, playing games. Then they get out talking to the neighbors, going to dinner at the local restaurant. And the locals are, how you and Robert getting along? Everything okay there with you and Robert? And they start hearing the stories. 1, 2, 3.
You're doomed!
The plumber's been up there about 30, 35 minutes. Gets this chill down his spine. Turns around and Robert's just sitting there, got the line under his arm, hasn't moved a muscle. Plumber shakes that off, goes back to work. 10, maybe 15 minutes later, he hears a thump. He turns around, the lion is laying on the floor beside the chair, and Robert's leaning forward with his hands on his knees, staring at him. Right then and there, I'm done. I'm picking up my tools, I am gone, I am not coming back. That plumber was made of sterner stuff than I am. He shook that off and went back to work for all of 3, maybe 4 minutes. And then he hears and a childish giggle in his ear. He told us to this day he has no idea how he did not break his neck running that fast down all those stairs from the 3rd floor. Left on the one woman that works out there quite a bit tells us there's been a couple of times when she was there by herself. The only person on the property on a really slow day, and she could hear Robert knocking on the glass in the next room. Now if you want a half asleep state, 1, 2, 3.
You're doomed!
And you're about to fall asleep. Do me a favor. Don't let this be the last thing you think about.
Jenny, just look at it. Look at it.
So guys, we're going to move on. Called Key West is that in 1804, when the Spanish explorers got here, they found an island covered with bones. They called it Island of Bones, Cayo Hueso. Cayo became Key, Hueso became West, Cayo Hueso, Key West, Bone Island. Now where the bones came from? In the 1700s, the Calusa Indians lived in southern Florida, next to the much more aggressive Seminoles. Explorers got here, they found human bones literally everywhere on this island. Now, I'm sure most of you have seen that movie Poltergeist, so you'll know what a bad idea it is to build on top of an Indian graveyard. This entire island is an Indian graveyard. I want y'all to sleep well tonight. I've got one more story for you. Follow me. Now, we don't know why he picked the 5th floor. Maybe he liked it best as he went by. I don't know. But this has happened in every room on the 5th floor and continues to happen to this day. You're getting in the store, including your very own Robert the Doll doll. I don't know why they don't sell better. Also, your comment cards you got earlier, if you want to fill those out, we have pens back there at the counter. We do a drawing once a month. We give away baseball caps, t-shirts, coffee cups, fun stuff like that. Once a year, we do a drawing for
Key lime donuts, and there's a rooster. Okay. Rooster, funky rooster. Missed it. The highway lied. There was no mile marker 0 sign that I saw. I think we have it right away. It's the elusive black panther. Florida panther. The elusive Florida panther. Aw, it hopped away. The Florida panther hopped away.
I must have been injured.
Oh. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Don't you think so?
What?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
And that's the southernmost hotel. And that's the southernmost gym in the United States right now.
That guy is right over there.
No, you're more southerly than he is. That's a cute house.
That's
So you're not going to take a picture of it because it's an ugly house? Okay. Well, Jim, we've been to the southernmost point of the United States. How do you feel about that?
And we've been to the lowest point in the United States.
Yeah, you're right. Now we need to go to
We're
the
better than
northernmost
anyone who could be possibly watching this tape.
which would probably be me. I'll probably be the only one watching it, and I'll probably be watching it for every night for the rest of my life. Like, remember when we did things, when we liked each other? Didn't we miss the street
I don't know about that one.
we needed to be in? You don't like me?
I don't know.
Apparently, can't wait to get off the island. Jim says he's never coming back to Key West. He must hate me for taking him here.
Yep, totally.
This is Smathers Beach. That's what I have to say about it. We're gonna go see the doll. Aren't we, Jim? Are you scared?
I'm scared.
I'm scared of people running out in front of us. That's what I'm scared of. Goddamn people. Ooh, kites. Right by the power lines. That's great. They're all running away from. Well, we're never going to get to see Robert the doll because they open at 10. And it's now 9:10. And it's not worth waiting an hour for. But that's disappointing. But we got to see the boy. Okay, we have to turn right only. But at least we see the ocean, and that's pretty. Goodbye, Days Inn, and goodbye, Key West. Come back soon.